Hey, Christian, do you have a fun game to play?
I have a question. Wait, can we play? You give us another improv game?
Yeah, I have a fun little game. Okay,
Okay.
it's
Low-key, I kind of want to go to an improv class just because all these games.
Nah, facts.
no improv classes are the best. Y'all definitely should do it.
But I've been to one improv show. But I hate to say it. I've been to one in Seattle, and
Why were you in Seattle?
it was for my previous job. They took us out there. That was where the company was at. So we got to be out there in Seattle. And during after it was over, me and my wife stayed there for the weekend because I've never been to Seattle. I've actually always wanted to live in Seattle for some weird reason. So I just like the weather. I just like the weather there. I like the weather there.
The weather's awful in Seattle.
And honestly, I was there for about a week. Never saw the sun. Never saw the sun at all.
And that's what you wanted to.
And it's hilly. It's like all hills in the city, man. So my size, it sucks. So, but other than that, we went to Seattle. Was still great. I had a great time. We stayed at this amazing hotel. But we did go to an improv show randomly over by. It's like kind of by the gum wall. And we just randomly went there. There was only one black person in the improv team. He was the only funny one. The rest of the show, not that funny.
You didn't laugh one time, except for the black guy.
I might have laughed one time. It was like an hour 30 show.
It's not for everyone.
And then after the show, you get to meet the cast. He comes up to us. Oh man, it's so great to see another black people at this at this show. So, but other than that, I love the improv games we play. Maybe I should go out of my comfort zone and maybe do a class or once.
That'd be awesome, dude. I think you'd kill it.
Think so?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. You definitely have the makings of an improv specialist.
I think I just be too raunchy with it.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can't be too crazy.
Give me a scene. 9/11.
Yeah, we definitely can't, do finish the sentence with you again in improv class. Roll the clip.
Oh man.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 1.
Touchdown. God, we're doing a terrible.
Yeah, we're doing.
We're trying to match up. We're trying to get. We're trying to find the link between the words to try to get to the same word, right?
I thought we were on the same page with that. I was like, oh, Microsoft.
Okay, Apple lunch break. All right,
Easy.
3, 2, 1. Brown
Pie.
bag. Oh, brown bag. We're done.
We're done. We couldn't get one.
No,
we couldn't get one. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, we're terrible at this. We're gonna do this.
I don't believe anybody could get it down. Like
You can.
there's
You
no
got to be
way.
on the same wavelength.
Okay.
Because now you think about it, because the improv class, they don't know each other, but they're getting it. We know each other for 10 years.
But you know what? Let's skip the game. I think we're already having fun.
Okay. Skip the game? All right.
Yeah.
Are you sure? I kind of
Here's,
want to play.
here's an improv question for you.
Okay.
What's a fake name do you think you could pull off?
I think I could pull off like Ramirez. Someone just saying, "Hey, Ramirez."
A last name? You would go by a last name?
Yeah, I feel like I could pull that off.
Oh, so you just be called, like you have a first name, but everybody call you Ramirez.
Ramirez, get over here. Where's the paperwork? Ramirez.
Where's the paperwork?
Like a police officer. I don't know.
Like a police officer.
Bro, who goes by a last name?
Ramirez.
Ramirez is like, I guess, like that Hispanic name you always see in like TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
It's like always
like
Ramirez.
a cop show.
And it's a cop. Yeah, it is a cop show.
Do you think you would? I mean, you work in law, but do you think you'd ever be in law enforcement? Do you think?
Yeah, but I keep it chill. I'd be super relaxed.
Keep it chill.
So you would be open to being a police officer?
Yeah.
In Garland?
Yeah, where it's really relaxed. I don't know, man.
Cap.
Actually, you know what? I take that back.
Cap, yeah.
Could never be a police officer.
Cap.
Not in this day and age with all the, issues. What?
All right, Ramirez.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Thank you, Ramirez.
You got it.
Okay.
Anything else?
Thank you for your service.
For your service, Ramirez. Yeah, let me think about when you think of just Army or something like that. You just said straight cop.
Because Army would be too hard.
What
Army would be too hard.
what would be your
Yeah, Christian, what
So
you got?
I guess in the past, not in the past, but when I was in high school, I lived closer to a high school that was closer to where I lived instead of the one I went to. And sometimes I would go there with my friends that lived in the neighborhood I lived to go work out there at their gym during the summertime because I didn't want to go all the way to my gym or our weight room. So I would have a fake name, and I think it was Marcus Washington.
Okay.
Marcus Washington. I feel like I look like a Marcus, and a Washington is just black name. Just Marcus Washington. So
You do look like you could be a Marcus.
my concern is that I'm saying like this is a fake name I've kind of like not grew up with, but had that. You think my wife will go look for a Marcus Washington on IG or Facebook, like to see, does he have this person as a profile, just ready to go?
Did people say, "Hey, Marcus, what's up"?
My friends would, but then there would be other people that that I knew there at the school, but that they didn't know I was using a fake name. Like, his name ain't Marcus. I'd be in the other schools, like another school's weight room, just working out in their weight room. And it's a school we go against in football season. But I just didn't want to go all the way to my school to go working out in the weight room, so it was just easier. So I used the fake name. But I think about it now. Why did I use a fake name? Like, no one knew. No one knew me already.
It's totally unnecessary.
Just to make it fun,
Like, was it if like a faculty member tried to look you up in like the student database?
There's no Marcus Washington here.
There's no Marcus Washington. I mean, there had to be a Marcus Washington. I remember I probably screwed it up for that guy.
100% did. He's been having enrollment issues since then.
Marcus just didn't make the team.
Nah, Hikey.
What about you? What about you, Danny? Do you have a fake name that you think you could pull off?
My mom almost named me after my dad, so she almost named me Frankie.
Ooh, Frankie.
Frankie.
I love it.
Frankie would have been crazy. Like Franklin?
No, Frankie.
Just Frankie.
Frankie.
Dang, dude.
My mom almost named me Frankie, but
Who talked her out of that one, man?
she did. My dad wanted to name me Frankie. My mom was like, no. And so she went with Daniel, which I'm glad she did go with that because I just feel like I do not look like a Frankie, like in any way, shape, or form. No shade to my dad. I love my dad. Hey, I thank the Lord every day for my parents. But whenever I was bouncing, I did have a fake name.
I mean, I think that should be. You should do that.
It was Jackson.
Jackson.
It was Jackson. Yeah.
I like that.
That was my fake name. Me and my partner that I bounced with, his was Jamal and I was Jackson.
Jamal, that was the name. No, it wasn't Marcus. It was Jamal Washington. That was the name. Oh my, that was the name I used. It was Jamal Washington.
Wow.
Please drop a comment down below if he looks like a Jamal, if I look like a Jackson, if he looks like a Ramirez. Please let us know. Please.
Jamal, that was the name.
Jamal Washington.
Jamal Washington.
I feel like I could pull off Jackson. I feel like I could pull it off.
I don't see the Frankie. I can see the Franklin. I've been watching Snowfall. So like Franklin just sounds like a hard name right now.
I built this shit. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if you
Because you don't like the way nigga talk.
Roll the actual clip. We just butchered that.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.
It's such a great show.
Yeah, we butchered.
Did you watch Snowfall, Camilo?
I missed out on that one, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
I mean, we watched Narcos. I feel like you should watch the black version of Cocaine.
All right, on the list.
This has got racially motivated.
Well, I'll make sure to get into it.
Okay.
But I was thinking Franklin the Turtle. But
yeah.
My.
That's why I knew Camilo was.
I mean, that Franklin go hard too.
Okay.
Yo.
I bet you Franklin the Turtle was slinging dope in that shell.
Can you imagine?
Franklin the Turtle just like pulled out of the shell. Got what you need.
The best security ever.
Yo, that would be drug dealer of the year, man.
Bro, now Franklin all grown up. He had to make something of himself.
Franklin all grown up turned into the Franklin from Grand Theft Auto.
Trapping. That's hilarious.
Man,
all right, let's start this podcast.
Yeah, let's get into it. Jamal, carries away.
Jamal, take it away. What is up, Sip Slow fam? Welcome to another episode of Sip Slow. As always, I'm your host, CYT. Alongside of me, as always,
Danny C.
And Camilo, a.k.a. Ramirez.
A.k.a. Jackson.
How you guys doing today, man?
Doing great, man. You know, we're just turning new leaves, turning new names. You know, we're just doing it, man. How are you?
We just got back from another, I guess, or not another, but we saw a baby in our friend group. Just a happy time.
Shout out Luis.
It's a chill
Yes,
baby.
Sir. Very chill baby.
He's not even 2 months old, bro.
He's gonna have a baller room.
Both of his parents are both extremely chill. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of not surprised that this baby is as chill as he is.
Man, he's so chill. But yeah, man, that was a great time. Great time to see everybody. Have a good time. But if this is your first time watching and listening to Sipso, please follow us and subscribe. You can listen to us to all platforms, as just like YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Amazon. We're on everything, y'all.
Are we on TikTok, Christian?
Oh, we are also on TikTok. We are
And
also on
Instagram.
IG.
Yep.
And then our IG handles will be below us as well. If you're already part of the Sip Slow fam, please like, comment, and share. And also, if you have any other topics or anything you'd like to share for us to bring up on the episode, please don't hesitate to reach out to us on our IG or our TikTok message.
Should they send us dating stories?
They should.
Love dating stories. Love other type of stories. Any crazy stories you like to hear, us for us to talk about. That's all. I mean, anything else you guys want to hear? Your sports thoughts.
She's a 10, but
Anything crazy you think. Anything outlandish that you can't say in public that's not too, what's the word I'm trying to look for?
Explicit.
Not explicit, but,
We'll keep it anonymous.
Well, we would definitely keep it anonymous.
Yeah, sports stories, stories about your childhood.
We haven't told our own stories about our childhood, but except for Frankie over here. So we went to our friend's newborn. We might have had a couple drinks there, but that's okay. My wife drove us, so we are good.
Yep, we sure are.
But what we're drinking right now is something that my wife got me as a gift, is my new Bartesian that I am so happy that I have. I love this thing. It's like a Keurig for alcoholics or people that love alcohol.
Alcoholics is wild.
People that love the nicer things. The people that want to have cocktails within their home without having to do all the work of making a cocktail. It sounds like an ad right now. I mean, hey, Bartesian, just know I love it. And I can't wait to keep using it.
Sponsor us, please.
Yeah, please.
So
This is all
we
your product.
let Danny have the day off. I'm drinking a lemon drop with a little bit of Truly mixed in. That's why the color's
I
like
did not have
that.
the day off. I still made the drink. Roll the clip.
Yeah, we gave you the day off.
Look how hard that is, man. Press
I'm drinking the
button.
lemon drop. But what are you drinking, Danny?
I'm drinking a nice quality old fashioned. I mean, not as good as an old fashioned that I would make, but yeah.
Oh, are you challenging the Bartesian?
I'm just stating facts.
I mean, I had the old fashioned pot, and it's pretty good.
You also had an old fashioned I made, and your wife did. What did y'all say?
I mean, it's good, But I mean, I think we have to do a taste test, do a showdown between you and the Bartesian.
I agree. I'm having a margarita, and if y'all remember, we had a margarita as our first episode this season, and it's grading higher than what Danny did.
Oh.
So the challenge is real, dude. It's real.
You were born a hater, Ramirez. Ramirez has been a hater, and that's just is what it is. My marks are better than a 6.8.
So wait, so what do you rank the Bartesian margarita?
It's 7-1.
A 7-1.
That's crazy. He's fake.
Oh man,
He's fake. That's all that is.
what about the old fashioned? How do you rate that?
If my old fashioned's a 9, this is about an 8.
Ooh.
Your old fashioned's a 9.
It is a 9.
Oh, okay. We would definitely got to do that competition.
It is a 9.
In the future, we will do
Fact check this.
Danny versus the Bartesian.
Anybody who wants an old fashioned from me, let me know. I got you.
The lemon drop's pretty good. I mean, I did mix it with Truly, but it's pretty good. I think I just wanted to add a little extra in there.
So you had to add a whole additional drink for that to be appetizing.
Well, I added in a whole additional drink because I drank like half of it before we started. So I wanted mine to look as full as you guys. So so I wanted to.
Right.
I didn't add extra
Whoa,
liquor.
this guy.
I just wanted Truly in there.
It's basically water.
But no, we will do in the future. Have Danny go in competition. We gotta choose one pot. So what do you think your strongest drink will be against?
Old fashioned.
Old fashioned. So you want to go old fashioned, Bartesian old fashioned against your old fashioned.
100%. Dubs, baby.
Okay.
Dubs.
I think we'll definitely have to pull it off. I hope Bartesian is watching.
They should be. They should be scared.
All right. Let's go to the next segment here.
What's the next segment? What we doing?
As always, Danny segment. Oh, we'll figure that out. Catching up with Danny. Oh, that's a good one.
We're gonna figure it out, guys.
Catching up with Danny.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out. So the IG question that my sister had posted earlier, I feel like it's only relatable to the Texans because it was, would you rather go to HEB or Kroger?
I guess or Kroger or other superstores or the grocery stores.
It was literally just HEB or Kroger.
Okay.
If I'm going for vibes, I'm going to HEB. Like just.
Dude, it's not even a question. What is this? That's like open shut.
Yeah, for the vibes. But if I'm going for deals, I'm going to Kroger.
I gotta understand, what vibes are you going for in a grocery store?
Like,
have you not been into an HEB, bro?
Of course, I've been into HEB. I live by the newer ones here up north, and I've been to ones in Houston.
why do people go to Whole Foods and Trader Joe's? For the vibes.
For the
No, dude, for the quality of food.
And the vibes.
And vibes.
And the vibes.
But here's my thing. Because newer Krogers are definitely they're not. I mean, you're right. I heard myself trying to think about it, but then I'm thinking, no, it's still HEB. But newer Krogers are good as well, but they're not HEB. HEB is just such a different beast, different animal. I Instacart sometimes just for the vibes and the money, and to just going to HEB is just so much. It's not saying I'm gonna say it's more fun. It's easier. It's there's always stuff there. You're like, oh, I might want to come back and grab that thing there as well. They have a better hot food section than Kroger does. They have the HEB tortillas. That's undefeated, man. And they do just have better coupons and quality meat, I think.
Coupon. Well, I mean, yeah, like HEB. Every time I go to Austin, especially see this guy over here.
What?
HEB addict, man.
I'm an HEB fanatic.
You too, man. Like, you didn't live in Austin, but every time we would go, we have to go to HEB. And
I didn't go to HEB when we first started going to Austin. I didn't go to HEB. The first time I went to HEB was when I was with my wife, and I went for his birthday.
That's cap.
I swear. I never went to HEB before that time. I promise you.
I have a little segue, somewhat related. Okay, do y'all think Buc-ees is overrated?
Like, in what regard?
Just going to Buc-ees.
I feel like with me not being a Texan, yeah, like Buc-ees is. I've just like Buc-ees is really nice. Like it's really nice. Like the food is good and everything else. But like I've never seen so much hype for a gas station in my 27 years on God's green earth. So I mean it's nice to go to. They have roughly everything there that you could possibly want.
Yeah.
And you can get gas. But I mean Buc-ees is nice. I'm not hating on Buc-ees. I just don't understand the cult like, membership. Like for example, I was driving my aunt last summer.
Yeah.
We were coming from somewhere. We were going home, and she's like, "Hey, like, stop and get some ice for the cooler because we had bought some drinks." So I'm like, "Okay." So I stop at a Valero. It was like the first gas station I saw. I pull in. She goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "What do you mean? What am I doing? I'm stopping to get ice." And she's like, "Why would you?" Buc-ees is another 3 miles down the road. I said, what's wrong with this ice over here? Like it was like $3 a bag or something. We get the Buc-ees, it was like $2.90. She was like, "This is why we come to Buc-ees."
Oh my God.
I was like,
I mean, I can see it.
it's a cold, bro.
Yeah, it's cold.
I'm not driving an extra 3 miles. I spent more than that dime driving that extra 3 miles.
I mean, I can see it because it's like, it's like when you're on a road trip and if you got to use the restroom, if you see a Valero on the side, but there's a Buc-ees coming up in 3 miles, I'm going to hold it to go get to that Buc-ees.
Okay, wait. You just made me think of our fraternity brother. I'm not going to say his name, but he said that he raw dogs Buc-ees toilets.
That's how clean they are, bro.
I mean, they do say they have the cleanest bathroom.
Would you guys? I don't care what gas station this is. Would you ever not put something down on the toilet seat at any gas station before you sit down on the toilet seat?
You know what? I thought I had this topic in my head, but I was like, I think we never talk about this. But I'm not a public restroom type of person.
Neither am I.
When it comes to number two, I can't do it. And I remember my first year of college, where it's public restroom. It was hard for me, man. I would walk to the student center at nighttime for my nighttime number two because I knew the cleaning ladies would clean what time they cleaned the bathroom, so I could be there.
That's still a public bathroom.
Yeah, but I knew they cleaned it and no one had been in there yet. So I
timed your number twos with the cleaning staff's schedule, bro.
So I can raw
what a guy,
on
man.
the toilet just cause.
So I can raw.
So, and now in my last summer when I was away for my
Europe
world tour.
Yeah, world tour.
I keep it in mind and say this: abroad countries have cleaner public bathrooms. They have cleaner public bathrooms.
Are you flexing on us?
And they have. I'm just saying they have cleaner bathrooms. But I always keep on me Lysol wipes, or I will use the soap and towel, because having the paper, putting that thing down, that's just not. It doesn't work for me. I have to just clean the toilet, and I have to find the cleanest toilet that's already there, clean it still, and then I'll use the restroom. But it has to be an emergency for me to do number two publicly. That was a lot in that sense. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, I think that was pretty clear.
I'm the same way. I don't like to go number two in public, but there's definitely times where I'll get a coffee and I'll say sub almond milk, and it will not be sub almond milk, and I will have to go to the bathroom. So I'm using the bathroom in public, but I hear you though. I will look for the cleanest stall for sure, but I'm not I don't know.
I have nightmares about dirty public bathrooms, man.
I would just try my hardest not to. But what about you, man? I feel like you've been running. Are you a public bathroom user?
I first, I'm just surprised it only took us until episode 4 to get into toilet stuff.
I'm very strong. I didn't think we were gonna get here. I didn't think we ever would talk about this.
But I used to be strictly emergencies. I've loosened my policy up. I don't think I'm nearly as stringent as y'all are regarding the standards, just because I'm just trying to be in and out. But I hear y'all, And frankly, Buc-ees would probably be the one place to do that in. I don't know what other gas station bathrooms you'd want to do that at. But that's crazy. I didn't think we'd be here. I'm cheers, y'all. Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to raw dogging a public gas station bathroom.
Cheers just to being friends with y'all, man.
Okay. Oh wait, so is there something similar to Buc-ees in Chicago?
No.
Nothing with cult. No cult following with gas stations, man.
Cult following, you got Portillo's, not gas station. Like, most people in Chicago don't really.
Do y'all have bodegas?
No. Like, we have White Castle. We
Never
got
been to White
Portillo's. We got, Taurus Flavors. If you know what Taurus Flavors is, real Chicagoan right there.
No.
Dang, dude. We got to do a Chicago episode, man.
Hoy Toy.
Never.
Stony Island special right there.
I've only been to Chicago once. I was at the outskirts.
Beggar's Pizza. Yeah.
Dang.
So Chicago food is definitely way better than Texas food. All bias aside.
Whoa.
All bias.
My God.
Hold on, wait.
your
Let me
gosh.
finish. Let me finish. Chicago food is way better than Texas food, all bias aside, except for barbecue. Barbecue in Texas, Chicago barbecue is not holding a candle to Texas barbecue.
What about Mexican food?
Yes.
Chicago has better Mexican food?
This is all Tex-Mex down here.
Oh.
Yes. 100%.
A state that borders literally Mexico has. You think that Chicago, some place where it's cold AF, do you think that Mexicans are going up to Chicago to live, bro?
Bro, like there's kidding.
That was such an outrageous statement.
No, the Mexican community is very prominent in Chicago, bro.
Whatever,
like,
dude.
There's a I think for Cinco de Mayo, like the parade in downtown Chicago is literally like 3 million to 5 million people every year.
I can't believe you said that, bro.
I'm 100% dead
I can't believe you
serious.
said that.
This
Y'all,
is
like-
unreal, dude.
All right, man. I'm just letting you know. I've
can't
only
believe you
spent
said that.
17 years up there.
Okay, and I spent 30 years down here.
It's all Tex-Mex.
Nah, bro.
It's all Tex-Mex down here, man.
This
Man, I
is
can't
hate.
believe-
It's all
You think
Tex-Mex.
I'm a hater? This guy's a hater, bro.
It's the truth. If you're from Chicago, you know. Please support me.
Better
Please.
burgers?
Burgers? I mean,
You know what? We haven't really been on a burger place kind of
I have.
here.
Yes. I love cheeseburgers.
I love cheeseburgers too, bro. Okay, so I went to Chicago.
Why did he go there?
I
Why
played
did he escalate this?
I plan to go to Chicago again, and I want to do a food tour there because I did Portillo's.
Dude, let's
and
do a podcast in Chicago, bro.
I did the
I'm down for that.
I did
I'll
the-
show you guys around. Sorry for
Sorry,
interrupting.
no, I did the order that Danny told me to do. It was good. Portillo's was a banger. I don't know what else I ate when I went into the city. I don't think I ate when I went to the city, but I plan to go back and definitely see some. But that's such a strong statement. But I guess you're right. You lived in Chicago for 17 years.
I've been down here for 10.
You've been down for 10, so you get to see the multitude of different. You and your sister do try a lot of places,
100%.
but you haven't been back to Chicago in a while though. And so there's not a place here that you're like this contends with Chicago.
And like
Now,
what?
besides barbecue,
In what food category?
I guess chicken.
Chicken? No.
I guess the chicken would be the biggest one.
I've been to a lot of Chicago chicken spots that have moved to Texas. But as far as like I had Rudy's chicken, which is good, but Chicago chicken, Harold's, Sharks, I mean Uncle Remus, I mean you got all these Chicago chicken spots that are just way better than Texas chicken spots. I mean, it just is what it is.
I wouldn't even know what chicken is.
If y'all come to Chicago with me, I promise you, I will put y'all on. I would tell you all the correct orders. Like, yeah, man.
Let's do
I
it.
mean, we even got Doc's fish and.
I saw that a couple times.
Doc's?
Was it Doc's? There's the one. No, there's another one that's fishing chicken.
JJ's? JJ's is also down here. It's in South Dallas.
It's all over Chicago in the city. I saw it a couple
I'm telling
times.
y'all, bro. Chicago food outside of barbecue is smoking Texas, bro. Like it's just.
Well, I'm glad we got one thing: his barbecue.
Yeah, the Texas barbecue is undefeated.
I mean, I love
I've
it.
tried Oklahoma barbecue as well, and Texas barbecue is just.
Well, everybody has the one thing they're good at, you know.
What is Oklahoma good at?
I think there's this pulled pork.
It's pulled pork.
I think it is. I have to look. I can't be for certain on that, but I think it is pulled pork.
I literally have no clue. Casinos.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, honestly, like that's literally the only reason why I go to Oklahoma. I don't even eat out there. I just go out there to gamble with my dad.
If there's some,
when he's in town, but
I haven't get to it. I haven't been to Windstar or Choctaw in a long time, man.
what's the most money y'all have lost gambling? No, actually, don't answer that.
dude.
Don't answer that.
Yeah.
Not a lot for me, so I don't gamble.
For me, I would say probably like $200. But that's like the amount I had budgeted for the casino. I had $200 budgeted for the casino. I lost all $200.
When I went
Then I went
to
home.
Brendan's bachelor party, I only had $100 to gamble. I mean, like I had more money to gamble, but I said I was only gonna do 100.
Are you a prize picks guy, Camilo?
No, I'm not a prize picks guy.
Well, I
but
guess would you count fantasy football though, or are you just talking about just gambling?
No, just
at the casino?
gambling. Hold on, I want to see what his answer is.
Oh God, I probably lost in one weekend.
Yeah, like you said, hey, I'm going to casino. It's Friday to Sunday. What is the most you lost in one weekend?
I've lost like $1,000 in the weekend.
That's I wasn't I thought it was going to be worse than that.
No, and because I'm responsible, right? And we support people being responsible because we don't want to be too crazy over here. But I mean, it was painful. Who wants to go home and say, "Whoa, that was really fun. I lost $1,000 freaking dollars."
Man, I actually have a short story. My dad took me to the casino in Las Vegas for my 21st birthday. And I was playing blackjack, and I will never forget this, man. I got up $800.
Ooh.
I was on fire. Like this, I still have yet to hit like this level of rhythm. Like it got to the point where the dealer was like, "Are you cheating? Like, are you counting cards?" Like, I don't think he was serious because I think I would have got taken to the back. But I got up $800, and it was Friday. We were supposed to be there for the whole weekend. And my dad's like, I told my dad, I was like, "Hey, I'm pulling out. We're done." He goes, "Dude, what do you mean we're done?" I said, "What? I'm up $800." He said, he was like, "And I'm down $1,000 for the whole weekend." He was like,
Parent math. That's Bubba.
he was like, "Stay on this table and keep gambling." Long story short, I lost a little more than half the earnings that I had.
Oh man.
I was so pissed. And my dad was like, "Listen, you didn't pay for nothing. You over here up $800 on my money."
Aw,
I
damn.
mean, he ain't lying.
He's not lying. My dad is very just.
What did you
cut
start out
dry,
with?
like-
What did you start out with?
He gave me like $200 to start, and I got up $800, so I had like $1,000. I was betting like $250 hands at one point. Like that's just how on fire
my
I was.
God,
Yeah,
dude.
it was crazy.
That's
Yeah, man.
That's awesome.
And I've yet to return to that. What were you saying?
I was, you know what? I didn't want to. I'm not trying to one up you at all because I still know my 21st birthday. I was at a blackjack table, and I won $100, and I was like, hey, that's it. I'm just gonna. But I was like, birthday magic, is that a thing? Like, with gambling.
I have not been to a casino on my birthday ever since then, so I have no idea.
I mean, just saying, you were up at 800, so I was like, I got 100, so I was like, maybe going on your birthday might be a thing we should do.
I want to say it is a thing, but like I said, I have nothing else to compare that to. I don't go to the casino unless my dad's in town. So.
Yeah.
Birthday magic. I like it. I'll try it out.
Yeah, it could
Do
be.
you
Well, I
believe
guess it's your
birthday magic?
birthday. Your birthday's coming up next, so
My
we'll
birthday
see.
is coming up, but I don't think I'm gonna go to the casino.
All right, I'll gamble in your honor.
Thanks.
We all need to go. Sip slow gambling session. We can vlog it, and then put it on the podcast.
Camilo, do you think you're a good poker player?
No, no.
I would say I'm average. I come out sometimes ahead. I don't lose my ass. I don't lose my. Sorry, I'm not someone that's gonna come out like $1,000 up, but I'm not gonna lose more than a couple $100.
Show the camera your poker face.
Ready?
Is he just cheesing? He's probably has sunglasses on, don't you? When you do
Yeah.
it?
Do you wear shades?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm 100% thinking you're bluffing.
This guy doesn't have anything.
All right, so Danny, I saw something interesting on TikTok. Michael B. Jordan talk about his love life.
Yeah.
And it kind of just reminded me of you and what you're kind of going through while you're out here in the single life. And I just wanted to know if that you kind of resonated with me. I'll play the TikTok here. Hopefully we have the sound for those that are just listening as well.
All right, let's take a look.
I go back and forth between wanting partnership and then not knowing what's the best partner for me. Bringing them into my world, what I got going on, isn't easy. It's not just, I love you, you love me, that should be enough, right? It's not quite that simple. Finding the right person to understand, all of me, but then all that comes with me as well. That balance between wanting to be available and there for that person while I'm juggling everything else and feeling okay to put the other part of my businesses down and, the sacrifice and compromise that comes with a partnership and a relationship. And then also there's a part of me that has not really lived life yet. There's so many different places and people I've never had an opportunity to happily meet that I might connect and vibe with, that might be a person that my soul connects to. I'm not looking, but it would take a very special person to understand and grow with me.
Yeah, I feel like, I've resonated with quite a bit. Obviously, I don't have the level of
Talent, good looks.
You said what?
Talent, good looks,
Jesus.
acting ability,
Wow, this dude's
Type A ability.
acting.
This guy's a hater, man. I'm very confident in my looks. I'm very confident in, like what I have to offer. Obviously, I can't compete with Michael B. Jordan in any regard.
I was joking,
But I definitely resonated with him like in a lot of different ways, just because it does take a very special person to get me to like commit, I guess. Like I do want a wife, I do want kids, I do want, like a marriage, a God-fearing relationship, but it's like dating nowadays it's hard, man. It's like, I don't know, I just haven't come across somebody where I'm like head over heels, like I want to be off the market, because there's been a lot of times where I've been wanting a relationship, and then I'll see like some close friends of mine like get into it with their significant other. They have like a large argument over like really dumb stuff, in my opinion. And I'm like, man, I'm kind of cool on being in a relationship, because I don't have to deal with arguing over like how late I'm out, or like, if a girl decides to talk to me and she said a certain thing, I don't have to worry about how somebody else would feel about that. Like being single for so long, it puts you in the selfish type of, you don't think about how somebody else would feel. So, but yeah, like I definitely feel where he's coming from, 100%. Yeah, and my case is also like options, like me being 100% honest. Like I haven't traveled to a lot of places, and I felt what he was saying, like how he hasn't been to certain places, and he's like, man, like I still haven't met people over in this area or people over here, and I'm like, do I want to go to Greece not single, or do I want to go to Mexico not single? Like, but if I met a very solid person, then yeah, like I would 100% not think about it twice. But I just have not met that person yet. Just waiting on God to bring that person, across my path. So
I'm sure that person's coming, Danny, and I think you're doing the best you can.
With the looks you got.
With the looks you got.
with the looks, the talent,
the wealth,
the wealth, the F-list celebrity I am.
So
So I guess the next question for me is you talk about traveling. And I guess right now, the moment you would go, single traveler. Would you do a solo travel trip? And do you know where you want to go?
I don't think I would do a solo travel trip.
What?
I don't think I would, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think I would.
No?
I do have a list of places I do want to go to, but I definitely do not plan on going there by myself.
Okay.
For sure.
I mean, no, definitely. My wife brought up to me, like, I've never eaten in a restaurant alone before.
I have plenty of times.
I've never done that. I've never done a sit-down restaurant alone.
It's nice.
It is nice.
It's nice, man. I'd suggest it. You're in your thoughts, and you're chilling.
You are. I was just at Firehouse Subs yesterday by myself. Like, I just put an earbud in. I plan on going by myself. I packed my headphones, put my earbud in my ear. I'm killing my sandwich, watching YouTube. Like, it's just, yeah.
I mean, I've done that, but I haven't done, like, where you order, like, you have a waiter and everything like that. I've never done nothing like that before.
Is it because you don't want to look lonely?
Or is it because you don't want to tip?
It's because I don't want to win. I'll tip.
Oh, all right.
But I guess in that situation, I just don't. If you're by yourself, I mean, I can finally eat something that I want to eat. That I just don't have to go to somewhere. I don't have to go out of my way to choose something that my wife wants. I can go somewhere I want to go. So most of the times, it's some places she doesn't like most fast food places. So I take advantage of that.
So,
but when I was alone, when I was single, I still didn't just go to a restaurant alone.
You look at the homie and be like, hey, you want to come with me?
Yeah, I'll reach out.
So wait, so like since we're speaking about restaurants, has tipping culture gotten out of hand?
What by out of hand do you mean, like where? I'll tell you one thing. So I went to Foodie Land the other day, and it's so many people out there. So these food vendors, they're getting tons of people. They're getting tons of service. Tons of people buying food, and they hit you with that. Do you want a tip? Well, you're just making me the food. Why do I need to tip you?
So this was actually an IG poll that I had on my Instagram. I don't know if you guys remember, but do you guys tip on pickup orders?
I usually tip $1.
Camila?
Yeah, same. It's far less than if I had been sitting at that restaurant, for sure. It's a couple dollars. But I don't know, man. It doesn't sit right with me. I think it's been outrageous, man. It's getting stupid.
I think for me, like I've worked as a server. I've worked in the food industry. I never expected a tip on pickup orders. Because for me, I'm not really providing you a service. Like you come in, you say DoorDash for Camilo, DoorDash for Christian. I go in the back. I look to see if the bag's there. I grab the bag and I hand it to you. You already paid for it. I don't expect a tip on that. Now, when I go pick up an order, I'll leave literally like maybe $1. Just like, I don't even say it's for them. I would say it's for me. Like, I don't, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, you didn't do anything. You're not making the food. Like, you put in the order. That's it. Like, there's no service there. I mean, I guess there is to a certain extent, but
the cooks in the back, maybe. I don't know how tipping works.
The tip goes to the person who puts in the order.
Bro, you can F off. You can F right off.
They take the tip. And for me, it's just like, I was like, oh, you know what? I'll give $1. So, but when it's a food truck, sometimes I'm like, well, they hit you with that, you want a tip, and they put it in your face, and you're like, oh, man, I got to do it so I'm not.
How about the, hey, you're gonna see a question pop up here. Can you answer that question?
I ask you if you want a tip.
I've done that plenty of times. Like it's like there's no other way to do that. Like they ask to pay. They know it's coming. I know it's coming. I just flip the little toast around. I'm like, it's gonna ask you a quick question.
Yeah. But But do you know what
and like it's crazy
is?
because like like where like the 30%, the 25%, and the 20% is. So like I'll it's facing the other way and I'll watch and say which way they clicked. I'm like, oh, you generous mother.
So that's what I'm saying. But it's easy. I think I like that way a little. I like that way, so I don't have to do the math in my head. I can be like, oh, okay, that's easy, just tip instead of just writing it down. But again, tipping.
what were you gonna say, Christian?
No, tipping. I was just saying tipping in general is just. I'm always gonna be a tipper, even though sometimes I just feel like it's not needed. I mean, there are certain people that talk about tipping at times where you don't need a tip. I mean, I tip my barber. Some people probably don't even tip their barber.
I'll tip my barber.
Oh, you know that thing that myth they say you don't have to tip in Europe. They still ask for tips in Europe, guys.
Yeah, I had a European table the other day. Like I think they were from like Sweden or Germany or like one over there, and and they tipped me pretty well, man. And I was always told like like foreign people aren't I guess the stereotype of working like you're told about certain groups of people and like stereotypes, and I was told like foreign people aren't gonna tip, but like they tipped me extremely well. So
I think it was just at a tourist ceremony. That's why they asked me if I was gonna tip.
maybe it's different, like, but there's a difference between them coming over here and you going over there.
True.
Like you have a culture adaptability that you have to do when you come over here versus going over there and you have to adapt.
But they like technically asked me when I was expecting them not to ask me, because people just say, "Oh, they don't want you to tip over there."
I think you need to put them on blast. Who told you to tip over there, bro? We're never
Drop
going
the
there.
name.
We're never going there.
Certain restaurants.
Drop the name. We want a name.
I was generous through tipping was in Colombia. I was just throwing that cash out just because
There are so many little bills. You're just like,
the dollar's so strong there. I'm like, here you go, man. Just throwing it out to everybody.
What is the exchange rate for $1 in Colombia right now?
Now $1 for I think 3,700 pesos. 3,700 pesos, something in that range. But back when the wedding happened, yeah, it was super strong. It was like 1 to 4,200 or 4,500.
So in Colombia, tell the people, what part of Colombia are you from?
I'm from Medellin, Colombia, Antioquia.
Colombia, way.
No, we don't say that, bro. That's some Mexican ass stuff, man.
Sorry, bro. Like,
come on, bro. Respect. Jeez Louise.
Lo siento por eso.
Está bien.
So what would 3,700 Colombian pesos get you?
I mean, it's relatively similar. You get more food for sure. Yeah. Food is it's strong. Like it's relatively cheap to get food and even drinks and things of that nature. I mean, houses still are expensive AF.
Are they cheaper than here?
Some in urban areas, it definitely is. Some are cheap, but iPhones will still cost $1,000, the equivalent. A lot of things imported from other countries that we get here, it's still going to be expensive. But really, food and probably rent,
food and drinks,
things you need to survive. You'll be okay. We do okay.
Dude, this might be a very ignorant question, but like American-made cars, are they popular over in Colombia? Like like a Dodge Ram.
So random. Not a lot of trucks. It's all very because they have skinny roads. It's not built for the cars aren't built for
the Texas life.
That Texas life, not at all. But a lot of Japanese, a lot of like French. Renault is very popular. It's a mix, but not some Fords. Nothing too crazy.
I feel that.
I wish you had been there, dude.
I told you I'm saving so I can go with you next time.
We should go. I'm ready to go back so bad.
Are you coming with?
Oh man, I'll go. Definitely. That's an easy flight
pesos.
to take, and then it's just cheap. It's cheap when you get there. When you get there, it's cheap. Just getting there is what costs you the money.
That's true.
It's good, bro. We'll have a good time.
Your dad,
Colombia.
Your dad. Last time I saw you and your family, your dad pulled me to the side and he gave me some pointers, which I'll drop on the Patreon.
Oh,
I cannot drop
areas to go to.
Your dad had a man-to-man talk with me for like a solid hour. I know you remember seeing me in the corner for.
Shout out Humberto. Thanks,
Humberto.
man.
Yes, sir.
So before we get into the trivia shot, I have a question for you guys.
Of course. What's up?
So, this is a would you rather take the chance. Would you rather?
Okay.
Would you rather you have 20 3-point attempts You have to make 5 of them. If you make 5 of them, you get $10 million. If you don't hit 5 of them, you will go to prison for 10 years.
Is it an NBA, high school, or college 3-point?
I'm going to say NBA range. So you have, or you just don't do it. Do not take that risk? And you guys are ballers. We saw the videos from you guys.
Don't roll the clip.
We should roll the clip because you guys.
Forget that. Roll the clip. Me and him. Roll the clip.
So I think would you take, after seeing the clips, would you take the chance 23-point shots
Unguarded, right?
unguarded
Okay.
5 you just have to make 5.
Do I get to shoot wherever on the 3-point line, or do I have to shoot from a certain spot?
Like 3-point contest, I think.
I think each spot has to be, you can't do it from the, if you get hot from one spot, you got to choose another spot. So if you make it from one spot, you got to choose another spot.
Hot from one spot is like making 3 from one spot.
So if you make it in the side, if you make it in the middle, you can't use the middle anymore. You got to go to the next one.
But which 3 is it? NBA, college, or high school?
Said NBA.
I said NBA.
NBA. And I have 20.
You have 20 attempts.
And I go to jail for 10 years.
Prison.
Oh, prison.
not like white collar prison, not like federal prison.
Like, I'm going to have to, like, gang bang.
Like prison for 10 years.
I think
He's going to say he's going to try it, bro. Because 10 mil, that's a lot.
it's not even about the money. I think it's my pride at this point, like, that I'm trying to swallow right now, because I'm like, NBA 3, I don't know how many NBA 3s I've ever taken. Because LA Fitness is like high school and college 3s. They're not
Danny, I think
NBA 3s.
I think you could do it, bro. I think you could do it.
Not
but
based off that clip.
Not based off that. I was like, he was so confident. I was like, not based off that clip. And that was uncontested.
It was contested.
Whatever. I think you could do it, but is it worth the risk, bro? 10 years in jail.
I think
Prison.
Or prison. Thank you.
Yeah, I think if it was high school or college, I would undoubtedly say I would try it. But NBA, knowing I don't shoot that deep often, I'd probably pass, bro.
Wow. I did not expect that.
Because 10 years in prison is a really long time. Like, you got a lot of P. Diddy's in there.
About 5 years.
5 years college NBA or college
I'm not
3-point
going to
line.
that much. Just do 5 years.
It would drop down to 5 years. You still have a lot of P. Diddy's in there, man. Like,
I think for 5 years I'd do it.
You'll take the attempt?
I'm taking that freaking try.
nah, dude, I'm not doing it 5
10
years.
mil.
If it was 3 years, yeah.
All right.
3 years with a chance for parole after the first year.
Just trying to get out of this, bro.
I think if you could shoot it from the middle each time, I think maybe
The middle. You know what's crazy is the middle is my worst 3-point shot.
Really?
Like, the wings and the corners are my best. Like, the middle is always my worst 3-point shot.
Oh, you were in the middle in that clip.
Yeah, that's my worst 3-point shot. Like, it always has been. Even since I was like 14, 13, when, like, yeah, bro.
Let's college attempt it. Let's do a college way. All right, you have 1 cup, 1 shot, 20 attempts. Do you still take it that?
Yes.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah,
20,
100%.
20 attempts?
Yes.
And you think you guys can make 25 shots at 20 attempts? I've seen you both play
5 shots?
I've seen you play beer pong.
Oh, no.
I was like,
That one time.
no. I give you more of a chance with basketball than one red solo cup.
You know, I'll tell you what. Am I hot? You know, like me and you, or me and Camilo, we've been running the table for like six games straight. If we're hot, I'm taking that.
Man, that's a
But if I'm coming in the house, you say 20 attempts, 1 shot, 1 cup, you go to jail for 5 years. I'm sorry, prison for 5 years.
yeah.
I'm not taking that. But if I'm hot, oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we're going for it.
Absolutely, I'm going for
Oh, yeah.
it. I ain't got no girl nor kids, so
He's gonna be at home. He's gonna just try to attempt it. He's like, I could have done it. He's gonna get 5 shots.
Yo,
I think if you like really focused, maybe.
Well, you're asking me and Camilo, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing
taking
on the NBA shot and the 1 shot 1 cup? What are your answers?
On the NBA shot, probably not. I probably wouldn't do it. I have no faith.
I don't either.
In my 3-point shot.
Duh.
I'm not saying I can't hit no threes, but I don't know. I don't trust myself. I don't know where the 3-point line would be at. How far back I would need to go in LA.
It's pretty far, bro. For the NBA 3,
It's
you be close to half court.
It's tough.
For the 1 cup beer pong. Honestly, I'll probably take that. I think I'm pretty good when it comes to beer pong. And if it's like regulation, like a legit table, I think I could get it. And a good ball, yeah.
I want to try. I want to see it, dude.
Camilo, you are pledge brothers with Christian. You've known him longer than I have. You've seen him in action. What are your thoughts on him coming in here, cold turkey, after a church service? Doing 20 attempts, 5 shots on 1 shot 1 cup. What are your thoughts? This is your pledge brother.
I want to believe it, man. I want to believe in him, and I want to see it happen. I'm worried about the anxiety that would build up.
For you or for him?
For him. Just taking those shots and seeing potential prison time.
Right now, it's not even happening.
I'm anxious.
It's like the cops outside right now. Like,
yeah, there would be. Yeah, obviously the police would be right there, ready to take him away. But then probably the person with the check would be right next to him too. So I don't know, man. With pressure, maybe he folds. I don't know, man.
You know what? Like, is it like a bunch of people watching me too?
Absolutely.
But
televised.
When big moments, big players make big plays, and I think I could do it. And you know what? We're going to do it in the summer. Or I'm not going to prison.
Clip this. Clip this.
We'll do something a lot calmer. Like,
please clip this.
If I miss, I'll do like 5 shots in a row, or drink like the MD 2020.
That you saving.
Or run a mile or something.
A mile. We got it on the record.
Wait, time out. The challenge is you make 5 shots out of 20 attempts, 1 shot, 1 cup.
Yeah.
If you do not make it, you have to run a 10K that day. That day.
We'll work on the punishment.
Yeah, no. I'm not agreeing with that.
No, bro.
6 miles?
6.2.
6 miles.
Camilo, me and you both have ran 10Ks multiple times.
Yeah.
I feel like with the amount of confidence he's exuding right now, I feel like that's pretty fair. He's ran 3 miles before.
I just don't know about that one, man.
You're running a 10K.
We'll set it up. We'll get you.
I'll do it. I'll put myself to that.
But what happens if I win? Because I feel like at one point I wasn't gonna take a prize.
If you
but now with 10K, I feel like I need a prize.
What would you like for your prize?
$5 million, $10 million.
Something that we can actually give you.
Okay. Maybe an expensive bottle of liquor. Like what? Over $100.
What, 1940? Do you like 1942?
I'll take 1942.
All right.
It's overrated.
I mean, yeah,
like
but
Class A.
It looks cool.
Or a bottle service night
At a cheap club, yeah.
At a cheap club. A cheap club. Wear your bulletproof vests.
Do you own one?
I know I don't know. I don't know where would you buy one of those at?
I have no idea.
Gun shop.
That's
I don't know.
such a federal question. Like,
we should ask Ramirez.
Yeah, Ramirez.
I only wear the state issued ones. Sorry, boys.
That's funny.
Can we make it a 5? I'll do a 5K. 10K is just.
You've ran a 5K before.
Yeah,
not in a long time.
But
I want
to put the pressure on you. Like, I want the 10K. You never ran it. I just don't want
to run it that day. I feel like that day was just.
I feel like that would put more incentive on you, like for you to go run it, because like if you don't have that, like you're not gonna do it.
Christian, this would be so epic, bro.
It'd be crazy.
So
It had to
epic.
be, okay, we'll think about it.
He's running the 10K.
We got it.
He's running the 10K.
On the record. We're going to figure this
We're
out,
gonna
y'all.
do it.
He's running the 10K.
But are y'all gonna do it the challenge as well?
What is the challenge for us? I gave you your challenge, but what is our
You will
challenge?
do the beer pong challenge as well.
So if I don't make 5, I have to run a 10K?
No, you've done a 10K, so you'll do that easily. Let's say we gotta do something that you're not gonna want to do.
What, a half marathon?
Ooh, do you want to do a half marathon?
I can
like
do
3
a half.
hours.
You said like you wanted to do it, so don't.
So my longest run is 11 miles. I have not ran a half marathon yet. That's my longest run. I needed to stop to eat a granola bar because I was like,
Well, that skydiving.
no. No.
I think maybe 10 laps on the pool, bro.
I can't swim.
Yeah.
Even makes it better.
That's
So it makes it better that I have a higher chance of dying.
there'll be a lifeguard there.
That's what makes it better. Like, so,
you
all
know
right,
what?
so
What about-
I want to clarify real quick. I can swim. I can get from point A to point B, but it's floating that I cannot do. So, like, if I'm on the move, I stay up, I get there, but it's like when y'all are like in the pool, you're having a beer in your hand, you're like just kind of like, like giving half effort and floating. I cannot do that. I sink. So
What about?
I can do 10 laps.
What about this? We change it up. What about we us three do it, but if we don't do it, we have to do like you have to go to a karaoke bar and sing a song in front of people.
I can do that
I
easy.
think that'd be fun.
Give me
and
4
funny.
shots. I'll do that.
So what about? Can we do that?
Karaoke.
Wait, did he just get out of running?
Wait. Bro, good catch, Camilo. I did not peep him trying to get out of it.
He said we. I was
He
like,
was like, yeah,
whoa.
why can't we just go to a karaoke bar? She caught the midnight train going
Anywhere.
Improv
And a Family
comedy.
Guy clip.
So I was saying that I think that's a fair enough thing. But I mean, the 10K. I mean, I think I'm confident enough. I think I can pull it off.
Bro, you've been killing it with the tonal. You've been running. Have you been running?
I haven't ran this past week. We've just been busy.
But you've been running. You can run in 10K. It's a punishment, but it's also like a milestone goal that you can like finally brag about.
Yeah.
You can say I've ran a 10K. You can join
Because
the
I
club.
couldn't, because my beer pong skills.
You would beat Matt.
All right. Anyways, let's get into a trivia shot of the day.
Wait, do you want another drink? I'm about to get
Trivia
another
shot
Yeah, I'll
of
take
the
another
day.
drink.
All right, bet.
Okay.
How are you doing in your margarita?
I'm good. Thank you.
You good?
It's what?
Oh, you're
I'm changing my
7.1.
grade. I'm changing my grade. All right.
What is your grade on the margarita now?
It's 6.7. You beat it.
6.6. Bro, you're so fake, bro.
All right. So now it is time for the trivia shot time, and it is my turn again. And I think I'm gonna try. I think this one is easy.
Where are the shots?
Oh, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Oh, do you need me to get him now? I mean,
No.
I'll get up and get him. But I mean, maybe I have faith that you guys, because I think I made this easy one. I made it easy.
Okay.
It is multiple choice.
All right.
So, the trivia question is, how many miles is it from Dallas to Austin?
Do we have a margin of error?
I have multiple choice.
Okay.
A, 195. B, 205. C, 237. D, 315.
I feel like this is a trick question because what part of Austin are you going to?
It's just I did a random just straight from Dallas to Austin, guys.
237. I'm going 237.
Yeah, 237.
Going 237.
Wait, hold on. Let me think. I'm not locking mine in.
I'm
yet.
going 237, bro. Wait. No. 195. I'm going 195.
Going 195.
I'm going 195.
I'm trying to think, bro.
You used to live in Austin.
I know.
How long did you live in Austin for?
Did you use your GPS?
A couple of years.
You lived in Austin like what, 4 years?
And you took the bus, so the bus would have it for sure.
Bro,
Already.
I'm going 195.
Stop.
Bro.
I'm thinking.
It's not 237. Unless you're going to South Austin.
From Dallas.
It's just Dallas to Austin.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna feel dumb. I'm going I'm gonna go 237. Go for it. Lock it in.
237.
Lock it.
So if one of you are right and one's wrong, do I take half a shot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so what was yours again?
195.
I'm locking 237.
There's there. And we're sure about. We feel for sure about this.
Yeah, but he's
I'm
trying.
locking it in,
Yeah,
dude.
I'm locked. It's locked in, bro.
Okay. Danny was right.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. For all that doubted
that
me,
means
you
Camilo
guys
takes
know
a
what's
shot.
going on. Yeah, Camilo takes a shot.
All right.
I take a shot.
First trivia shot time ever completed by the challenger. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Shots are gonna appear right here in 5 seconds.
Oh my God, magic.
They're here. Congratulations to Danny for winning that.
Here, I want to.
I said it was easy. I feel like was that easy?
It was.
What do you want to do? Another one?
No, I don't want to do another.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You're gonna take another L. Here you go,
You know I wanted to
lovely,
be easy.
lovely gentlemen.
I feel like the past ones have been hard.
Cheers, boys.
Mine was not that hard.
To
Cheers,
my
y'all.
Yours was a little hard.
To my W.
Congrats, Danny.
What was that shot of?
That was Crown Apple.
Can't go wrong with that.
Was the quote from? No, I was thinking about the quote from that profile you saw. If you drank Crown Apple, you're.
Roll the clip of the profile. Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
What's on the agenda, bro?
So that last thing we're going to talk about is we get to do another segment. I'm so excited of Am I the A-hole?
All right, let's see what it is. What's going on?
Thanks for letting me do this.
Of course, man. Thanks for bringing this to the podcast. I think it's really interesting.
Super original.
Turnitin.com would destroy you. Right now.
Anyways, for getting angry, am I the a-hole for getting angry when my boyfriend went on a stag? Stag meaning a bachelor party. Hello, I want to know if I'm overreacting or not. So my boyfriend of 1 year and a half recently went on a stag abroad with his friends. A classic stag has activities such as strip clubs and having one last night of freedom. I personally think these ideas are outdated. I said to him before he went that if everybody wanted to go to a strip club, then obviously I wouldn't be upset as I didn't want him to be left out. I did say that if it's only 2 or 3 people, maybe he could give it a miss, because it makes me uncomfortable. There were 12 of them going. I actually felt pretty good the whole weekend and trusted him to respect what I had said. However, when he returned, he confessed that they went to a strip club, which turned out to be a brothel. I was filled with so many emotions, angry that he hadn't thought about my feelings, in a surge of sadness that he admitted that it not even realizing it would upset me. Now he said he didn't do anything. He just walked around through the club before sitting in the smoking area. His friends did buy some services, which he told me about in great detail. I told him how it upset me that he didn't think to leave, since there were 10 of them who were just sitting around. Perhaps they could have gone when he realized. He said that he didn't realize that it would upset me so much, and he thought it'd be funny. I now don't know what to do as I'm in two minds. Am I the a-hole for being upset with him?
I think, like, why is it so? Are you upset with the brothel, or are you upset with the amount of people that went to the brothel? Because it sounded like it was very contingent on how many people went to the brothel for her to be upset. Like, it sounded like she was like, "Oh, if it's 5 or more, I'm fine. But if it's less than this amount, then I'm gonna be upset," which makes absolutely no sense to me personally. But
I'm confused on this one. I'm confused because, first of all, he didn't do anything. He went to what is essentially a strip club at that stage. It's not like he participated with the women there. I think that it is bachelor parties are boys' nights. You know, it's a boys' thing. You tend to get a little silly, but at the same time, a brothel, bro. like, you know what's gonna happen at a brothel. You know, it's not as like, how do I say this? I mean, strip clubs, they can be pretty pushy, but I mean, straight up a brothel is you can go pay to lay with a woman relatively easy. So I don't know, man. I don't know if she's the a-hole. I don't know.
I'm
leaning no.
I think, yeah, I was going to say no because, first off, it's really on the best man and the other groups of the party, because why would you take a guy that's going to get married to a brothel?
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm not a fan of strip clubs, as I said in the last episode or 2 episodes ago. I don't care. But it's like, you took a guy to a brothel that's going to get married. Like, I don't think she's the a-hole in this situation in any way, shape, or form. I think also the fact that, like, he knew she would, like, want to ask and, like, know what's going on. He gave great detail about everything. I think he knew how his girl was and, like, how, like, she want to know what happened. I don't think she's the a-hole in this at all, man. I mean, going to a brothel when you're about to get married is pretty insane to me, to be honest. Like, that's like the equivalent of, like, going to Harry Hines with $500 cash in your pocket before your marriage. You know?
I think it's for two couple things. First, I had to tell you this. A lot of people voted that she was the a-hole, which is crazy.
Of course, it's the internet.
Well, because
dude.
like also she opened up with, if it was more than this amount of people going, I wouldn't be mad. But like, are you mad about the concept or not? You know what I mean? Like, that's what confused me.
I just think a brothel's crazy. Brothel's crazy compared to a strip club. A brothel, like that's crazy. So, I think one of the things to bring up is that they did say that she was an a-hole on here. So that's crazy that people think that she's still the a-hole in that situation. I think some people, I look at the comments here, they say because there be some trust issues, and I think she's in the right. I think a brothel is such a crazy thing. If there was guys just in the smoking area, y'all didn't need to be there. Y'all should have just left. And I think it goes on the best man. Hey, if the whole group's not having a good time, then maybe you should figure something out.
It's just gross, man.
It is.
Obviously the internet's probably always going to decide against the girl trying to be wholesome and whatever in the situation. Trust issues, maybe the guy being around a group of guys that are willing to go to a brothel probably would raise some red flags on her end. I don't know. I lean on the side with the girl. I mean, it sounds like there were some trust issues, and maybe this guy's not the guy for her. And as we all have made it abundantly clear, we have a available bachelor right here. So
I don't think she was overreacting.
No. I don't think he's not the right person, because like, he knew his girl, he didn't participate in anything.
He was so open about it, man. It's
like, I don't think that makes him not the right guy, man. I think if you participated and he actually did stuff, then yeah, 100%. But I think he knew his girl, he knew how she thinks, he knew what questions she would ask. Like, I think this is 100% on the best man, because like, when you're the bachelor, you don't want to be the party pooper. Again, I don't know how it is to be a bachelor, like in comparison to you two, but from what I've seen, like, being a best man myself, I knew what my bachelor would like and not like, and I knew what to schedule for him to do and what to not schedule for him to do. So that's really on the best man and the other guys, like, for putting him in that situation, because most of the time a bachelor is not involved in the planning of his own bachelor party.
Most of the times.
Most of the time. So
I can't say that I was definitely involved in my planning, but that's just how I am. But when I was, I've planned a couple bachelor parties. Yeah, you gotta, you know, a best man that just wants to do what he wants to do. When there's tons of people spending money, I think it can sometimes be inconsiderate to the guys, and so you want to do what everybody else wants to do. And I'd be shocked if the bachelor wanted to go to this.
Can you imagine, dude?
That'd be crazy.
Brothel, shout out Lamar Odom.
And I can see, you know what? And then the guys, and I can say this as a guy, he probably wasn't thinking, oh, she's not going to be that upset. I was just sitting in the smoking area. No, she was still going to be upset. As a guy, no, she was still going to be upset.
And to her point, it seemed like she was trying to play fair ball, but like it just didn't make sense to me how she would be okay with it if this many people participated and this many people didn't. Like, it's either you're okay with it or you're not.
Like, strip
you know
club,
what I mean?
bro, like, you were already here. She, like, let you get there.
I feel like she still would have.
You just went over the line with brothel. Like,
No, he 100% did, but I feel like she still would have got mad if it was still a strip club. And it was under the amount of people she said she was okay with that was there with him.
I mean, if it was 10 people, it was 12 people going. I mean, that was majority. So if they went to the strip club,
I don't know, man. Man, do you have another one? I feel like I'm just over this one.
Yeah, bro.
You guys picked this one. I didn't pick this one.
I thought this was gonna be different. I thought this was gonna be different.
No, is he blaming us? Like, this is crazy.
He's pushing.
Y'all picked this
Bro,
one.
go to the next one.
All right, I'll go to the next. I'll go to another one.
Let's see what else he has in his bag.
Okay.
Hopefully it's not a brothel and Kourtney Kardashian or Khloe Kardashian.
Chloe. Lamar, dude. What could have been?
Lamar was solid. 2K11.
Okay, I got one more, and we have to hurry. We gotta hurry up. All right, am I the a-hole for refusing to change my plans?
No.
I haven't had a day to just relax in a while, so I had put a Friday in as an annual leave from work, and the plan was to play a few video games I haven't had the chance to play for a while. Read, watch TV, and just relax and not leave the apartment. My girlfriend knew about this, but yesterday asked if I wanted to go out for a drink on Friday afternoon/evening. I remind her that I'm using Friday to relax. I suggested going out on Saturday instead, but she says she's seeing friends on the evening. I suggested Saturday afternoon, but she says she didn't want to drink before going for more drinks with her friends. I then suggested Sunday instead, but she said she wanted Friday and didn't want to go on Sunday. I told her I wouldn't be going out on Friday, but I'm happy to go out next Friday if she doesn't want to go on Saturday or Sunday. She said that I should be fine with giving up on a few hours to go out, but I just told her she knows I'm getting burnt out from work and need the day to just relax and not really do anything. My girlfriend just repeated that I should be fine with going out for a few hours and that I still get most of the day. I point out that I've offered multiple compromises that she's refusing and that I shouldn't have to change my plans. She just said that I was being too inflexible and should be willing to go out. Am I the a-hole for refusing to change my plans?
No. Heck no. Because I'll tell you what, man, that girl,
Wait, you came in so strong.
No, because like for me, like you knew he wanted to do this on Friday. You knew that. And you still wanted to like sit here and get him to change his plans while you didn't want to budge on anything. I don't want to go on Sunday. Oh, I'm doing this Saturday. No, you should be able to move. Why don't you want to go on Sunday? Like, bro, no, bro. He's not the a-hole at all. He told her ahead of time, I'm doing this on Friday. I need a break. I want to stay home, relax. She wanted to do something else. He tried to compromise with her multiple times. She said no. He had to compromise, but she didn't want to compromise. No, he's not the a-hole. Point blank, period. And I'm done. And I said what I got to say. Yeah, bro. No, absolutely not. She's the a-hole. 100%. Because I feel him. You want to stay home? You want to play games? You've been busy? You've been working doubles? Yeah, I'm staying home. Hey, baby, we can go out Sunday. Oh, I don't want to go out Sunday. Why? Because I don't want to? Yeah, no. Absolutely not. Curious to hear you guys' confessions as I sip on my Crown and Pepsi.
I'll let the other married man go first.
You know, the way he read the story, it's obviously feels like it. I feel like we're getting a small little sliver of the situation. True. With what he gave us. You know, and he told his girl, "Hey, I'm gonna take this day. This is a me day," and then she's trying to butt in. I'm sure that in that circumstance, obviously not the a-hole, but I feel like this is one of those posts where they're leaving out another half of the story. I don't know, but based on what I read, she's kind of being. He's not being the a-hole, but I'm skeptical.
Are you skeptical because, like, why are you skeptical?
Because what if it's a situation where, he's been so filled up with work that they haven't been doing stuff together, and maybe this was an opportunity for them to do stuff together since he finally took a day off, but instead of doing stuff together, he's doing stuff by himself and like keeping it out. I that's just me just trying to see it from the other side, but the way it's written, I feel like maybe it's one of those cats that just got on the internet and just posted something because he's upset.
I'll totally feel you, but also, like, if he's had a long week, why can't they do something on Sunday? Why does it have to be? Why does it have to be on Saturday?
I hear you. At the whole, I don't want to drink before I hang out with my friends thing. That does kind of give it some credibility, I suppose.
For me, you're definitely not the a-hole, but and I say this saying that she did ask you kind of last minute, which does suck. I mean, it happens in a relationship where you have a day off and they know about your girlfriend or wife know about it. They're like, oh, we should do this. Well, you have the day off. And you already planned so many things. You plan to just chill. You plan to get other work done. You're busy. I sometimes just, put a random Friday in because I just want to have a day to myself. Not a day to myself, just a day to relax.
For sure.
And you did try to compromise. I give you that. You did try to compromise. You try to give so many other options. Like, hey, I just want to have this Friday. And, you definitely, for me, I would have tried to be like, hey, like, you could relax with me. Like, hey, let's do something here, like, that I want to relax with. But, yes, I don't feel as strongly as Danny, but I do agree. I was like, and I'll put it in our schedule. If I had this happen recently. I put it in the schedule. Like, hey, Christians, CYT's chill day. CYT's relax day.
Don't mess with me.
And so, I know. But then I could change. I change gears, though. I'll be in that day. I'll be like, oh, I want to go out. Like, hey, baby, you want to go out? Like, let's go to winery. Let's go do something. But then she'll take advantage of me not doing something and be like, oh, I've already got plans. And so it works. But then it's like, oh, well, dang, now I messed up. But yeah, you're not the a-hole for refusing to change plans, man. Enjoy your day off. Relax. Play video games.
And face the consequences.
The
day after.
And maybe plan a date night for next Friday.
I don't think you should have to make up for that because he openly communicated several days prior that today, 4/22/2024, I am not doing anything. He openly communicated that. She didn't want to respect that. And she didn't want to budge on a day that she was free, but she didn't want to do anything. And to me, I think that he's not the a-hole. And I feel strongly about this because we as men are expected to constantly like bend and like pursue women, which again, I don't disagree with. Like, pursuing a woman, like, I'm not going to say it's easy, but like you have to come with a lot of compromise. You have to come with a lot of like open-mindedness. But it's also, if we are asking on the rare occasion, hey, on this day, I don't want to do anything, and you're free on another day where I'm like, hey, I'm willing to do this for you another day, you're not respecting that, then he's not the a-hole. I'm not like overly passionate about this. I have nobody in my life that I'm romantically involved with, but like I have been dating for a while. I have had girlfriends, and I'm just like, no, man, like I feel where he's coming from. She could easily be like, you know what? I get what you're saying. You told me this 4 days ago. I don't mind coming over, watch you play video games. Hell, I'll even play with you. That would have been fine. But to say he's an a-hole for that, and he openly communicated with you prior, no, you're the a-hole.
No, she said he's being inflexible.
She's being inflexible because he asked about Sunday, and she said she just simply did not want to do Sunday. Not, hey, I have church, I have family dinner, She said, no, I just don't want to do Sunday.
Or Saturday before friends. Like, come on.
She's the one being inflexible. He told her several days before that he did not want to do that on this day. I'm doing this Friday. That's point blank, period. She's the a-hole.
You know what? I can say this, though. That I bet you if you did go out with her, though, because I'm like this too, I bet you have a great time, though. I bet you have a great time.
I bet he would regret that because later on he would regret doing that because when you enable a certain situation, that situation is not going to start and die there. It's going to happen multiple times. Hey, I want to date myself. Oh no, you did it last time.
What if she pays?
I'm not talking about me.
No, I'm just saying. Like, no, I'm not talking about you. But what if she said like, hey, I'll pay.
For me, if I really need a day off, like especially working several doubles in a row, I don't care who's paying. I want to stay home. If I say I want to, and you know me as well. If I say I really want to stay home, you know I'm staying home.
Yeah, this guy's not moving.
Like I'm not moving. I don't care what we're doing, who's paying. Like if I just need to have a lazy day, which I feel like everybody needs.
Everybody needs that.
I don't care how much, like if you're paying or not, I'm staying at home. We can order in. You can come over. I'm open to that, but I'm not leaving the confinements of this $1,600 rent that I'm paying.
We hear you, Danny. And I think our listeners hear you loud and clear. I think verdict is a-hole. Or not the a-hole.
He's not the a-hole. Hey, man, enjoy your day off, man. Hope you guys enjoy your days off when you guys get that time.
Yeah, and
100%.
I hope you've enjoyed listening to us.
You have a day off tomorrow, Danny. What are you gonna do with your day off?
I'm going to the gym. That's it.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm sorry. Me and Camilo also have our pickleball league, our Monday night pickleball league.
Dude.
Monday nights at 6:30. My pickleball team also beat him last Monday.
Oh my god.
Just letting you guys know. Our pickleball name is Pickles Cage.
Pickles. That's a good name.
Yeah, I came up with it in an hour.
So proud.
I am very proud of it.
Chat GPT didn't make that up.
No, he didn't. No, she didn't. Well, I just know we smoked you and your wife. I know that.
Oh, now we're bringing.
We had the Valencia pack. We had the Valencia pack last Monday.
All right.
I know that.
Enjoy your day off.
Get this man.
Enjoy your day off. Enjoy your day off, man. You deserve it, man. You do a lot, and Camilo, man, hope you have some time off coming, and hope you enjoy your time off, man. Well.
Thank you, Christian. Appreciate that.
I don't, but
I don't think I have anything scheduled either. But we'll be grinding, and then
yeah, man. Thank you guys for watching. That was the last thing we got. Thank you guys again for letting me do Am I the A-hole? I'll try to choose some better ones.
Absolutely.
In the future.
Please.
Danny,
No, I'm kidding.
Danny, can you lead us out?
Yeah, man. Thank you guys for listening to Sip Slow. Please follow us on Instagram, Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. Am I forgetting anything?
I mean, we're everywhere. So
we're everywhere. Please follow our personal Instagrams as well. We will be promoting the podcast. Please follow the Sip Slow podcast. But yeah, thank you for sipping with us. This is Sip Slow with CYT, Danny C, and Camilo, and we are out.
Cheers, y'all.